has been honored as Western Regional Minister. Kwabena Ochre Dakumensa gifted him a commemorative gold medal for his stellar performances in Qatar.
Any nation that cannot honor its heroes, they say it's not worth dying for. We believe that this is our widow's might to show appreciation from the Western Region, the Gold Expo Foundation throughout the country, to show appreciation to them, for him to know that no matter how far he went, he had the full support of all Ghanaians, including the Western Region and the Gold Expo Foundation. So I present to you this, yes. You know, these commemorative medals were produced here in Ghana by Gold Coast Refinery, and is the first certified Responsible Jewelry Council member in the whole of West Africa for responsible gold. So this one goes to you, Mohammed, for the hard work and for making Ghana very proud.
Mohammed Kudus thanked the Western Regional Minister for the honor done him. In attendance for the recognition was Black Stars teammate Kamaldeen Sulemana and FC Norgeland forward Enes Nuama.
Now, former assistant coach of the Black Stars, Maxwell Konedu, has been sharing his tournament experience. And according to him, other coaches must offer guidance to teams. It behoves on the playing body to deliver. And on the performance of the Black Stars at the World Cup, he believes that the team could have done better.
With you as the leader, you always want the team to go all the way to win the ultimate. Yeah. But you see, it's one thing saying it, and it's another thing implementing it. Because the guys on the pitch have to demonstrate that they are ready for that task. Yeah. And you see, you can push them to some level, but majority of the task relies on the boys to go and deliver, go and do whatever they can on the pitch. Give 110% to make sure that what all of you want to achieve to happen. So, but if they do it to certain level and cannot push, there's nothing you can do. Just like you said, in 2015, we went all the way to the final. We played, and we thought we could have won the game in the stipulated 90 minutes. Yes. But it went to penalty shootout. Yeah. We were leading by two goals. First and second kick, they missed it, and we scored. But from there, things started changing. And there's a whole lot about that incident we cannot, talk about on air. Yeah. But it gets so disappointing. Me, after the game, I was sitting somewhere on the pitch, just thinking about what just happened. How we just couldn't bring this cup home. And that brings back, old memories.
It's really difficult for coaches. Sometimes we as fans sit back and we look at things some way, but you try to put yourself in their position, especially in a moment like that, coming so close to it, it's like you could touch it. Yeah. But
you're close, but never close.
Never close enough.
Do you think Ghana could have done better in this tournament?
I think so. I think so. But we've been talking about the Ghanaian team, and most of us think that we should have, maintained the system we started with. It was like every game and the system we chose to approach it with. I think we could have done better because the squad was good. Yeah. The squad was good, and the way we started playing, everybody thought that we could become very dangerous in the tournament. But we don't know, or we don't understand why things turn out like that. So we have to learn a lot from it and, improve ourselves the next time, because the squad was good, in my opinion. I think we had a very, very strong team.
So that's Marcel Kunedu there. He's one of our main analysts on Joy Prime's match days, and he'll be there on Sunday when we bring you live coverage of the final between Argentina and France. But the World Cup is ongoing, and just 2 games to the end of the World Cup. 62 games played already, and very, very interesting numbers we already have in the World Cup. Now, when you look at the overall records there, we've seen 163 goals scored so far. 163 goals. And that's an average of 2.63 goals per game. Now, you want to talk about the number of goals. 2 goals scored in a game, 18 goals rather, have been scored in a game. So you find one player scoring at least 2 goals in a game, and 18 has happened in that regard. In terms of penalties that we've seen, 20 penalties have been scored. 20. Now, of the 20 that have been awarded, you've seen some 14 of them scored. 14, and 6 of them have been saved. And of course, we want to talk about the penalties that have been saved. Andre Didayu comes there. Lewandowski is part of that very number of people who scored penalties in this tournament. So, interesting one there. But also, look at the success rate of the penalty. You've seen 70% success rate, and the own goals that have been conceded in this tournament, just 2 of them. And of course, you see Nayef Agued and Enzo Fernandez. Morocco and Argentina are the ones to have conceded own goals in this tournament. Now, still, in terms of the teams, the performance of some of the teams. Now, the team that has the most goals in the tournament so far is France and England. Remember, England exited the tournament in the quarterfinal stage, and they scored 13 goals. Likewise, France, who are in the final, have scored 13 goals. So England, 13 goals, they're out of the tournament. France, 13 goals, and they're in the final. So sometimes scoring so many goals doesn't quite matter. You just have to get wins and, you know, progress in the course of the tournament. The teams that scored the least goals in the tournament, they scored just 1. Just 1. Belgium. Can you imagine? With Lukaku, Eden Hazard, Kevin De Bruyne, they scored a single goal in the tournament. Denmark also, Qatar, Tunisia, Wales. They all scored just a single goal. And for Wales, it was a penalty, which was converted by Gareth Bale. Also, in terms of the most goals scored by, conceded by a team, Costa Rica, they were the creeping boys in this tournament. 11 they conceded in the entirety of the group stage. 11 goals they conceded. Ghana conceded just about 7 goals, means we are quite better. Of course, we want to talk about France also have had the most wins in this tournament so far, and they've had 5 wins in the tournament so far. Now, let's just take a few look at some individual numbers. We want to talk about the player with the most goals. Kylian Mbappe, 5. Likewise, Lionel Messi at 5. So they are, you know, at loggerheads in terms of the golden boots there. And on Sunday, that will be decided. Who goes home with the golden boot? All right, interesting. In terms of assists, Bruno Fernandes, he's out of the tournament. He had 3. Antoine Griezmann still in the tournament. He had 3. And Antoine Griezmann was the man of the match in that game yesterday. Harry Kane out of the tournament. And Lionel Messi also with 3 assists in the tournament so far. Now, that's a very important number because we're talking about most goals and assists. The player who has been directly involved in the highest number of goals in the tournament so far, and it's Lionel Messi. 5 goals and 3 assists so far in the tournament. And he doesn't just have these numbers, he also has the most man of the match awards, 4. At this moment in the tournament, who is the best player in the 2022 World Cup is Lionel Messi, because the numbers clearly point to that. And finally, the goalkeeper with the most clean sheets is Yassine Bono, Moroccan goalkeeper, done very well for himself and the country. Emiliano Martinez, Argentina, he's in the finals. And Jordan Pickford of England also had the most clean sheet. They're 3 apiece at the moment. And of course, the oldest goal scorer in the tournament is Pepe, and he scored that goal against Switzerland. 39 years of age. 39 years of age. Quite a lot there. The youngest goal scorer is Gavi for Spain against Costa Rica, and he scored at the age of 18 years. So those are the numbers that we've had so far in the tournament. And on Sunday, we wait to see who clinched the trophy. Is it going to be Argentina or is it going to be France back-to-back? On Saturday, Croatia and Morocco will play for the bronze medal. But just before we go, Fernando Santos has left his role as head coach of Portugal following the World Cup exit. It follows Portugal's shock 1-0 defeat to Morocco in the quarterfinals in Qatar. There is more in this report by my colleague, Kwame Benaya.
Santos spent 8 years in charge of Portugal, guiding the team to victory at Euro 2016, as well as the inaugural UEFA Nations League in 2019. However, His final games were dominated by his decision to drop Cristiano Ronaldo for the knockout matches at the Qatar 2022 World Cup. Santos chose to drop the 37-year-old before the last 16 meeting with Switzerland, following Ronaldo's negative reaction to being substituted during the final group game against South Korea. Portugal won the game against Switzerland 6-1. Ronaldo's replacement, Gonzalo Ramos, scoring a hat-trick, but were stunned in the last 8 as Morocco became the first African nation to reach the World Cup semi-finals. The Portuguese Football Federation said it was the right moment to start a new cycle, despite Santos being under contract until after Euro 2024. Portugal will now begin the process of appointing a new head coach, with Roma boss Jose Mourinho one of the early favorites for the post.
Well, that's all we have for you, Prime Sports today. We'll be back tomorrow, same time. Do have a lovely evening and stay tuned because we have PM Express for you.